The art of flirting without being creepy, a guide to meaningful connections. Flirting can be an enjoyable way to express interest in someone, but it requires a delicate balance. When done with charm and respect, flirting builds connections and can spark genuine relationships. However, if it feels forced or disrespects boundaries, it can easily cross into being uncomfortable or creepy. Understanding the art of subtle, respectful flirting is essential to leaving a positive impression without making the other person feel uneasy. 1. Respect boundaries from the start. The key to avoiding creepy behavior is understanding and respecting personal boundaries. Not everyone will respond to flirtation in the same way, so it's crucial to observe body language and verbal cues. If someone shows signs of discomfort, such as avoiding eye contact, giving brief responses, or moving away, it's best to gracefully back off. Remember, effective flirting is about making the other person feel comfortable, not pressured. 2. Focus on genuine compliments. One of the most effective ways to flirt is by offering sincere compliments. Compliments on appearance can be nice, but they become more meaningful when focused on less obvious qualities, such as humor, intelligence, or kindness. Saying, "You have a great laugh," or "I really admire your perspective," makes the conversation personal and thoughtful. Compliments that acknowledge personality or behavior demonstrate genuine interest and reduce the risk of coming across as shallow or insincere. 3. Use humor thoughtfully. Humor can break the ice, but it must be used thoughtfully. Light teasing or playful banter can enhance flirtation, provided it's done respectfully. Avoid jokes that target sensitive topics or seem too personal early on. The goal is to make the other person laugh with you, not feel mocked or uncomfortable. Being mindful of cultural differences or individual sensitivities is also essential, as what may seem funny to one person could feel offensive to another. 4. Read the atmosphere and context. Flirting should align with the social setting. Some environments, like parties or casual gatherings, may lend themselves to playful exchanges. However, flirting in professional spaces or during inappropriate moments can make others feel awkward. It's important to recognize when someone is open to conversation and when they may prefer space. Respecting the mood of the environment helps maintain a positive, non-invasive approach to flirting. 5. Pay attention to body language. Nonverbal communication speaks volumes in any interaction. Open and relaxed body language, such as a friendly smile or casual eye contact, signals interest without being invasive. Mirroring the other person's gestures subtly can also create a sense of connection. On the other hand, leaning in too closely or making prolonged, intense eye contact can be perceived as unsettling. Striking the right balance helps maintain a comfortable dynamic between both parties. 6. Keep the conversation balanced. A good flirtation involves mutual exchange rather than a one-sided interaction. Asking open-ended questions invites the other person to share more about themselves, fostering meaningful conversation. Active listening is just as important, showing genuine curiosity and interest in what they say builds rapport. If you dominate the conversation or steer it in a way that feels self-centered, it can come off as insincere or overwhelming. 7. Practice patience and acceptance. Not every attempt at flirting will result in a romantic connection, and that's perfectly fine. Rejection is part of the process, and accepting it gracefully shows maturity and emotional intelligence. Trying to push further after receiving a clear disinterest can make the situation awkward or even threatening. Instead, view flirting as a way to make new friends or brighten someone's day, rather than solely as a path to romance. 8. Authenticity is key. Above all, authenticity is the foundation of non-creepy flirting. People respond better to sincerity than to rehearsed lines or exaggerated charm. Being yourself not only makes interactions more enjoyable but also ensures any connection that forms is built on genuine understanding. Trying too hard to impress can come across as desperate or insincere, whereas being natural and relaxed helps the other person feel at ease. Conclusion. The art of flirting without being creepy lies in finding the right mix of charm, respect, and authenticity. It's about expressing interest in a way that feels enjoyable for both parties, without putting undue pressure on the other person. By paying attention to boundaries, using humor wisely, and staying true to yourself, you can create positive interactions that leave a lasting impression. Flirting isn't just about pursuing romance, it's a way to connect with others, have fun, and build meaningful relationships along the way.